Hello, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Natasha Wesley. I'm a unit supervisor here at the Mayor's Office of Employment and Development at YouthWorks. And with me is,
I am Myra Mayo. I am also a unit supervisor here at YouthWorks.
and today we're going to go ahead and talk about the youth information session. We will be talking about dates to remember, eligible youth, required documents, youth work applications, payment options, Security Plus, district credit recovery, summer schools, common mistakes, reminders, and FAQs. YouthWorks 2023 is a 5-week paid summer job experience for 5 hours per day, 25 hours per week at the rate of $13.25 an hour. This program operates from July 10th through August 11th. The last day to submit your application and required documents is April 7th, so get them in, guys. Youth can come in person and drop off documents if you're unable to upload them on your own. You can come in on March 4th, 11th, 18th, and 25th, which will be Saturdays in March. So you can come in on Saturdays in March, or March 17th, which is no school, which is on a Friday, or you can come between April 3rd and 6th, which is your spring break.
But you have to make an appointment first.
Eligible youth. All Baltimore City residents between the ages of 14 and 21 is eligible. Youth can apply when 13, but you must be 14 by July 7th. All youth must complete online applications and require documents to be eligible to participate. All right, guys, stop. Write this down. This is the site that you will go to apply. And that is youthworks.oedworks.com. Okay, so this is what it would look like on the page. These are the required documents, guys. So what you would do, you would click on the youth, scroll down to the area just below the video where the forms are listed. Click on each form individually. Complete them and save all forms to your computer or phone. Attach the completed and signed forms to your application.
And let me say something here, Tasha.
Mm-hmm.
We find that youth are trying to log into their account and then complete these documents. If you log into your account, the screen won't look like this. It's much easier to complete these documents before you log into your account.
Yes, it is. And if you're having issues on the computer screen, you can always fill them out, print them out as a paper form, fill them out with a pen and pencil, and take a picture of them and upload them to your application there. Okay, so on the site, when you click youth, all right, youth will click youth. You will not click worksite or employer. You will click youth. When you get to that screen, you scroll down and you will see this video. This video will help you in understanding and completing the required documents needed to be uploaded to be an eligible youth for YouthWorks. Okay, here's a checklist of the documents. You will need the I-9, which is the employment eligibility verification. You'll need the Maryland withholding exemption certificate, which is the MW-507. You will need a federal withholding exemption certificate, which is the W-4. You will also need a YouthWorks payroll form. And youth under 18 will need a parent signature on that form. Youth over 18, you can just fill that form out. And also, along with those 4, if you are under 18, you will also need to fill out a work permit, which your parent or guardian must sign. Okay, work permits are required for all youth under the age of 18 to work in the state of Maryland. If you are 14 through 17, you will go through the dollar website, which is dllr.state.maryland.us/child work permit. Or if you're 13 and you need a permit, you can get your permit right on our website at youthworks.oedworks.com. So when you do get to that point of filling out your work permit, this is the information that you will put on there. I advise you guys to maybe take a screenshot of this information so that you'll know what to put on your work permit. So as far as company name, you're going to put YouthWorks. You're going to put our address. City is Baltimore, state is Maryland. You're going to put 21218. Our telephone is 410-545-1820. The type of business is public administration. Your supervisor will be Nadia Sims, and your work duties, you will type trainee in that box. So guys, take a screenshot. You're going to need this information.
Okay, ready? For identity, work authorization, the forms for this will be a proof of identity. You can use one of the following: a state ID, a permit or a license, your school photo ID, your school report card or record, and if you are under 18, a parent must sign on the I-9. Work authorization is also one of the following documents: a social security card, an original or certified copy of your birth certificate, your U.S. citizen ID card, or any one of the following documents can serve as identity and a work authorization: a current passport, permanent resident card, alien registration receipt card, or an employment authorization document card. Any questions about the required documents?
Okay, Amor J says, I put all of that on there and it still says nothing is completed. Well, Amor, I would ask that you go and make sure that you fill the documents out. Sometimes you may be uploading blank paperwork. One of the things that could be rejecting your paperwork is there a signature and or a date? Are all the sections complete? Go in and check and see if those things are done. If not, give us a call at 410-545-1820 and someone will be able to assist you. Do we need high school or middle school report card? If you do not have a school ID, that would suffice. But yes, you would need a report card.
If you have a middle school report card, you're probably in the 8th or 9th grade. And if you have a high school report card, even if your high school report card isn't from your 9th grade year and you're in your senior year, as long as you're attending the same school, it has to be the current school that you're attending.
Art says, is the work permit required? Yes. If you are under 18, you would need a work permit, a permit to work in the state of Maryland.
Are we uploading them or is there somewhere we can bring them? All Saturdays in March, the week of spring break and Good Friday in March, we will be here and you can bring your documents here, but you must make an appointment before bringing your documents in. So you need to call 410-545-1820 to make an appointment and you can get more information then.
During work hours, which is 8:30 to 4:30 p.m. Okay.
You need to be 14. Tia asks, when do you need to be 14 years old? You need to be 14 years old by the start date of our program, which is July 7th or 10th.
Well, they need to be 14
by July the 7th.
Okay.
To start your application, you need to go to www.youthworks.oedworks.com. Click Youth to get to the Youth page with additional information. If you have participated in YouthWorks before, scroll down to online application, select Returning Youth, if you have applied to YouthWorks before. If you are new and you have never applied to YouthWorks before, scroll down to New Youth and click here to apply. Returning youth completing application. Log into your existing YouthWorks account. Complete your application and upload all completed and signed documents. You will receive an automatic email confirmation that your application was submitted. Submitted, not necessarily accepted, but submitted. We do have your application. You will receive an email that your application is approved and you are eligible for a summer job opportunity. Email will contain a registration or verification receipt, or you'll receive an email that says your application is incomplete and it will include a list of documents that you must submit before your application is complete. New youth completing application. New youth should create an account using an email address that you have access to. All communications from YouthWorks will be sent to this email. Click the link sent to their email to access application. Complete application and upload all completed and signed documents. Receive automatic email confirmation that application was submitted, and you will receive an email that your application is approved and you are eligible for a summer job opportunity, or you will receive an email that says it's incomplete and it will have a list of missing documents that you must submit before your application is complete. Steps to complete application. The first thing you have to do is fill out steps 1 of 4, which is registration. Then you must complete steps 2 of 4, which is work accommodations. Then you must complete steps 3 of 4, in which you choose your preferred payment option. Then you have to complete step 4 of 4, click on attachments, then click next to attachment type to find out which document is being requested. Oh my.
I got that. You want to get it?
No. Yeah, you can. I can use this screen over here. All right. Please read the directions at the top of the page into the introduction letter for more details on attachments. On this page, it is showing you how to upload your documents. Where it says attachment type, you can click down. It's a drop down box, and you can click whether or not it's an I-9, a work permit, a W-4, or whatever document it is that you are attaching. If you click choose file, it will take you to where you have saved your document. You click on the document, you click open, and the document will all automatically be attached. It will show up where down the bottom it says file name, attachment type, and uploaded by. Your document will show up there once you have uploaded it. Any questions on how to apply? There should be a lot of questions on how to apply.
Come on, don't be afraid.
Because we get those all day long. So now's your opportunity to have your questions answered. How or when will you be notified that your child has been selected for a job after successful registration? You will be notified again by that email address, and you will then get a placement. It will not occur until I believe it's June. I think it's in June you will get your child's placement if they've been selected for employment.
How old do it stop at? I do believe 21 for YouthWorks, but youth services have programs for up to 24, but YouthWorks stops at 21.
Yolanda asks, how or when will you be notified that your child has been selected for a job after successful registration. Again, by email, you'll receive an email at sometime in June with a placement for your child if they're selected for employment.
Zanaya Robinson asks, can we say the number again? No problem. The number here is 410-545-1820. It's displayed on the screen. Okay. How will you be paid? Okay. You will either be paid, one option is the U.S. bank debit card. The card will come in a discrete envelope directly from U.S. Bank. Please be sure to check all mail with your name. The envelope is going to look kind of plain, but if it has your name on it, please do not throw it away, okay? Because the first replacement card is free. After that, each additional card is $5 and must be requested from the U.S. Bank. We will not be able to provide you that card. You will have to request it from U.S. Bank. The card can be used at any ATM, and there are over 2,000 ATMs you can use with no fee. There is an inactivity fee charged at the 90 days of no use or balance inquiry. Money can be transferred from this card to a personal bank account as well, but no money can be added to the card outside of direct deposits. Okay.
Okay. Existing personal bank account. If you have a bank account in your name, you can be paid via direct deposit directly into your account if you turn in an official deposit proof, such as a personal check, which is voided, or direct deposit authorization form with your name on it. We won't accept a starter check. We need an established bank account. To learn about fees and card replacements, you must reach out to your bank directly. If your account is closed or you do not provide official direct deposit proof, you will be automatically issued a U.S. debit card.
I just would like to add on the existing bank account, personal bank account. I know that Cash App is very popular. I just want to say, unfortunately, Cash App is ran by Sutton Bank, and sometimes their ACHs, which is what a direct deposit is called, does not go through. So if you want to prevent any issues with getting your money, I would suggest not using Cash App. So if you want to use Cash App, just know that there will be a possibility of you not getting paid on time due to possible interruptions. So I just would advise not to use Cash App if that's what you have. Anything else? Yes, but Cash App, just know that there may be an issue.
Open a new Security Plus credit union account. If you do not have an existing bank account but you'd like one, Security Plus is a great option. If you are unbanked or interested in opening a youth-friendly bank account, you can do so by choosing Security Plus Bank on your payroll form, and Security Plus is very youth-friendly. If you choose this option, Security Plus will directly contact you. They'll reach out to you to open an account, and it will be a bank account, and you can use it beyond YouthWorks. You can use the same verification form to open your Security Plus account that you use for your YouthWorks application. So you won't need any additional forms. You can use the same forms that you use for your application. Security Plus has no monthly service fees, and you don't have to maintain a balance, minimum balance or otherwise. And Security Plus will share more information with you shortly.
Okay, so we were talking about the payroll form. On the payroll form, you're going to put your information, not your mom's, not grandma's, not the babysitter, but your information, so your social security number, last name, first name, middle initial, and then where it says employee signature, that is the youth. You're going to put your name there. And then if you're under 18, your parent will sign below. All right, guys. We're about to allow Security Plus to come in and explain some of their wonderful benefits and give you some good information.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much to our presenters for that introduction. My name is Paul Farrell. I am the Revenue Marketing Specialist for Security Plus Federal Credit Union. Today, I'm just going to talk about who we are. I'm also going to talk about what a credit union is, how you can open up an account with us, and some of the features and services that come along with using Security Plus Federal Credit Union. You can go to the next slide. All right, you just get that one. All right, so here is who we are as far as our values as a credit union. So one of the things that we pride ourselves on is that we are extremely community proud. If you do not know, we've been in relationship with YouthWorks for, I want to say, over 5 years now. So this is our 6th year in relationship, and we are just amazed by how much we've been able to impact many of our youth through this program. So some of the things that we value is we're member focused. So if you're unfamiliar with what a credit union is versus a bank, so this is one of the things that separate us is that we value our members and we know that they're far more than a number. If you bank with a bigger institution now, for my parents who are on the call, they are for-profit institutions. Credit unions are not-for-profit institutions, which means that we do not profit at all off of our members. Any money that we make, we give back to our members in the form of high interest share accounts or savings accounts, and also offering low rates when it comes to credit cards, auto loans, etc. We also believe that we offer old school banking in a new world market, right? We're technologically advanced and we're in fact community proud, which is why we established this relationship with YouthWorks long ago, because we believe on making a positive difference for everyone's financial future and improving their financial health long term. All right, you can go to the next slide. All right, so a little bit about our numbers. Not going to spend a whole lot on this slide, but we were founded, if you did not know, with the Social Security Administration in 1938. So we were chartered with them. We broke off later after that to become more community chartered. We have about 35,000 members across the U.S. We have our asset and member equity total of 500 million. And we also, because we have a lot of members, we need a lot of ATMs. So we have 55,000 ATMs worldwide. I overheard the presenters talking about Cash App and how that may not be the best resource for you. And I agree with that. I think one of the things that separates us from Cash App is that our payment system is fast. You can set up direct deposit. We'll be at your drop-off locations in March. So it'll be super simple for you to set that up with your employer. I'm also going to show you guys a screen on how you can open up an account. All right, so I'm just going to take over here. 1 second. All right, so if you go to our website, okay, let's see if I can go here. All right, so if you go to our website, excuse me, and you hit location and hours, just if you want to know where our ATMs are located, you can hit search locations. Okay, and if you want to find a branch or ATM that's close to you, you don't want to apply online, you can just stop at any of our 3 main branch locations in Owings Mills, Woodlawn, and Northwest Plaza. If you want to know, okay, Paul, I live in Baltimore City, my job's going to be probably far from one of the branch locations. How can I get my money? I'm in the city. I want to grab a snack or a drink right after work. but I don't have a way to get the funds out. So I'm just going to show you how many ATMs is local to Baltimore City. If you did not know, again, we partner with a lot of credit unions in the area through a system called AllPoint, where you can access ATMs and do regular transactions at any credit union. Unlike banks where, they're respective to their location, we operate in fairly many different areas. So you can see, most times you will not go into a bank. Everything's digital now, but you will go to a CVS, a Walgreens, Rite Aid, Royal Farms, etc., where you can access an ATM free of charge. So if you're worried about how you can access your money, rest assured you're safe with us. You can access your money practically anywhere. And as far as going online and open up an account, I just gave your team a link so you can access that link at any time. Just to make sure you guys can still see my screen here. Yep. So once you get the link, it'll look like this. The same information you need to open up a YouthWorks account, you will use with Security Plus. Everything is online. Just make sure that you have a parent or guardian with you. You can open up an account here, provide us an email address. Once you fill out the email address, you put this in. You will be presented with a screen where you can upload all of your identification documents, put in where you live, your first name, last name. Make sure that you also put in your guardians and parents' information here as well. I'm going to stop sharing, go back to the presentation now. One of the things that's really unique about this is once you have a Security Plus checking account, this account stays with you forever. So unlike some of the other payment options where you have to keep on reapplying every year, this account will stay with you even after you graduate from the program or you decide that you don't want, you've aged out of the program, you want to get another job, etc. You'll be able to use this debit card literally anywhere. Even when you go to college, you can save, you can track your spending, etc. So really, really good stuff here. You can go to the next slide. All right, so just as we end our time here, some of the other services that we offer, similar to any other financial institution, Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, mobile deposits, bill pay, free credit score monitoring. So for the parents, if you're interested, one of the things that we offer is free credit score consultations where we help you to raise your credit score. Free service, you can do that at any of our branch locations or through a phone call. I'm more than happy to give my email out to you guys if you want more information on that. You can also send money from other institutions that you bank with. So, for example, I have Bank of America. I send money to and from Security Plus. Super easy, all through the app or online banking. We also have budgeting tools so we can track your spending. Like I said earlier, for the youth, if you have savings goals, you can set those goals in the app. If you say, hey, mom, I want to save $500 this summer, so I can be able to buy a PS5. Guess what? We can help you do that. You can track it, see how close you are to your goals. And then the fun part will be buying that PS5. All right, so you can go to the next slide. All right, here's what our debit cards look like. And for my parents, the credit cards, we are going to change the game with our new designs coming forward. So you should definitely consider us if you have not already. If you ever lose this card, you can lock your card through our mobile app. You'll be protected against fraud. We do our best to make sure the transactions are in fact you. So, versus the other options, if you lose your card, that's it. It takes you a while to get it. For us, at least you have Apple Pay. You can lock the card but still be able to use it at any location. So, that is my time. We are just so excited to be in relationship with you guys again this year. And we really look forward to talking to you guys in the next couple of weeks or so here in March. So thank you so much, YouthWorks and team. Love to answer any questions if you have any.
Thank you, Paul.
Yep.
Have a great weekend. Now we're going to discuss this district credit recovery or summer school. If you intend to be paid for attending summer school, you must complete and submit a 2023 YouthWorks job application. Then register in person at one of the credit recovery locations in order to be paid for summer school through YouthWorks. Apply as early as possible to ensure acceptance. When registering for summer school, you will have the opportunity to pick where you would like to be placed. Apex is not a YouthWorks site. If you register for Apex, you will not be paid by YouthWorks. If you only need to make up one class and you can attend Apex and work a YouthWorks summer job, that'll be fine. Try to do that. Credit recovery sites for YouthWorks 2023 are the following sites are the only district credit recovery summer programs through YouthWorks. That is Dunbar, Douglas, Mervo, or the Excel Academy. Credit recovery pay. You will be paid for attending summer school based on the number of credits you may need to recover. So, for example, one credit is 2 hours per day. If you're attending for 2 credits, you get paid for 4 hours a day. If you're attending for 3 credits, you get paid for 6 hours a day. You can only be assigned to one work site during the summer. When you complete summer school, you have completed your summer work assignment. You'll no longer be working for YouthWorks once you finish summer school, and you will not be assigned to another work site.
Okay, so we're going to talk about some common application mistakes. All right. A youth start an application but don't complete and submit by the deadline, April 7th. If you don't complete it by April 7th, you will not be considered eligible to be a youth worker. Let's say a youth don't submit all the required documents by the deadline. That means your application is incomplete, and again, you will not be considered a youth worker for the summer. What you should do is check your emails. An incomplete email should have been sent with a checklist of the missing documents. All right. Some of the issues that you all are stating, I'm reading some of these questions, and it's like I uploaded my paperwork, and it's still saying I'm missing stuff. You have to check and make sure that all areas are filled out, and you need to make sure you're not missing a signature. You need to make sure that everything is filled out correctly. All right, because some of the common mistakes is that the parent put their name where the child's name should be, or it's missing a social security number, or just missing boxes on the form. Just make sure that you fill it out fully and completely. Okay, some good reminders. When completing the application, only check boxes for the parts of the city you want to travel or you can travel to. If you know that you live in South Baltimore and you cannot travel to North, do not check that box. Okay. Sign in at your assigned work site every day. I know some of you have friends that are going to, have friends working at different sites. Go to your work site every day. Don't go to your friends because your friend is working there. All right. If you are assigned to a virtual work site, you must keep your camera on and be on the screen the entire time. That is how they will know that you are paying attention, that you are there. So do not turn your camera off. You must be present for the first week of YouthWorks unless previously approved by YouthWorks or your assigned worksite supervisor. Okay. If you are absent without prior approval, you will be removed from your worksite. All right. You need to monitor your emails and make sure that you're getting these registration receipts, meaning that you are complete, or an incomplete notification through the email letting you know what documents you need.
One more thing, we had a question yesterday. A young lady said they had a vacation scheduled for a week this summer, so she decided not to apply for a YouthWorks job. If you know that you have a vacation scheduled for this summer, that's not a reason not to apply for YouthWorks, because you can start your job and discuss, like it says, with your worksite supervisor or YouthWorks that you'll be gone for a week, but you can still work the other 4 weeks in the program. So don't let a family vacation stop you from applying for YouthWorks.
Okay, you're more than welcome to apply. Okay, again, make sure you monitor your emails. All communications from YouthWorks will go to the email used to complete your application. So please check that email. Okay, always open mail addressed to you to check for the bank card. Again, this bank card is going to come in a plain Jane envelope. It's not going to have anything on there but a window with your name and address on there. Please open up any and all mail with your name on it. If you would like to be placed at a specific work site, what you'll do is you'll check your email for that registration receipt, and you'll give that receipt email, a copy of that email, to the site so that they can request you. You must follow all rules and policies in place at your assigned work site. No excuses. No. Failure to follow rules and policies will lead to termination. If your hours are incorrect, please contact your worksite supervisor so they can make the corrections. Okay, ensure that you are at the work site assigned by YouthWorks. You will not get paid. You will not be paid. You will not be paid for any time worked at any work site YouthWorks did not assign you to. Again, I know we got friends, they're going to be working at different places. You know, some of you might think you slick and be like, yeah, I'm going to go over here. You will not be paid, okay? Stay at your site.
Frequently asked questions.
Okay.
Can I use my pay card from last year? No, every year you get a different pay card unless you sign up for a bank account with Security Plus or you have your own bank account. But other than that, if you use the US bank cards, you will get a different bank card every year that you work for YouthWorks. Will your work site be virtual in person? It all depends on availability and what you picked when you filled out your application. If you asked to be assigned to a virtual work site and it's one available, we would do our best to assign you to one. If you prefer in-person work site, we will also again do our best to assign you to an in-person work site. And how do I select a work site? Once you have submitted your application, you will receive a verification receipt. If you would like to work at a specific work site, you have to give your verification receipt to them and they have to request us. Just because you gave the verification receipt to them does not mean that you're automatically going to be placed there because they still have to request you. They may be at their limit or a lot of other factors may be involved and you may not be able to work at the work site that you'd like to work at. So you don't necessarily get to select the work site, but we will do all we can to make sure that if they request you, you are assigned at that work site. I submitted an application, but I got an email that it was incomplete. What do I do? Read your email and see if you can figure out what is missing on your own and resubmit it. If you cannot do that, please feel free to give us a call at 410-545-1820 between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 4 o'clock p.m. Monday through Friday, and we will gladly assist you with completing your documents. I completed my application and submitted my documents. Why are you asking me for some more documents? We did go over and spent a lot of time talking about the I-9, the payroll form, the W-4, the 507. But in addition to that, we need either a copy of your birth certificate, social security card. We need some form of ID, which may be a report card, it might be a passport, or it might be a photo ID. So you may submit all those documents online and be missing one of those other documents that you additionally need to submit. So that is why we're asking you for some more documents. If you go on our website and completed those documents that we talked about, you will need those other additional documents as a photo ID, some form of ID, birth certificate, social security card, things like that.
Can I add? So, and another thing, sometimes what will get you an incomplete email is that you're filling out the documents via the computer, which is fine, but you're not saving them with the changes. You must save them with the changes. So it's almost like you're filling out the form and you're hitting save, but you're hitting save without the changes. So you're submitting a blank form. Make sure that you hit save with changes so that it can show the information you inputted on the form.
Okay. I forgot my password. How do I reset my password? You can email ywhelpdesk@baltimorecity.gov. That is the YouthWorks help desk at baltimorecity.gov, and they will reset your password for you.
Okay, and if you need to contact us for any reason, again, like Ms. Myra said, you have the YouthWorks help desk email, which is ywhelpdesk@baltimorecity.gov. You also the YouthWorks home website is youthworks.oedworks.com.
General youth work questions is summerjobs@baltimorecity.gov, or you can call us at 410-545-1820. YouthWorks private sector is youthworksprivate@baltimorecity.gov.
Okay. All right, guys. So we enjoyed our time with you. I hope we got as many questions answered. I hope you got a lot of information. I want to see a lot of applications put in. All right. So we would like to say thank you for having us. Thank you for coming. And have a great evening.
And a great, great weekend. Thank you.
See you this summer.
Bye.
Bye.